Yo, what's good, everybody? It's Jordan, aka Proverse, back with another video. Yo, I've been showing a lot of love to that Bleach Thousand Year Blood War video, man. That reaction. I'm not gonna lie, I got copyrighted for it, but it was worth it because the algorithm looking like it's in my favor now. I'm not gonna lie to you, looking like it's gonna be up, but you never know these things, man. I don't really pay attention too much to the numbers, but it's nice to see when it's going up. And I just want to do disclaimer because I always feel like I have to do a disclaimer whenever I do certain things like this. There's absolutely nothing wrong with mid. Okay, just because something is mid does not mean it's terrible. All right, that's why it's called mid and not trash. This is not trash. This would be the very definition of mid, like an example of mid. Like Fairy Tail is trash. Tokyo Revengers is mid. Point is, it's not trash. It's just mid. And you need mid and you need trash so you know what's great. Without mid and without trash, you wouldn't appreciate greatness. And Ranking of Kings is mid. OG is a top tier protagonist. Like you want to root for him. He's probably my favorite protagonist in the last few years because I don't really care for protagonists like that because they're so perfect and they always get the job done. And I usually go for the Deuteronomist. Is that the word? Uh, we're gonna find out together. Deuteronomist. I was close enough. All right. Shout out to words. The Deuteronomist, like Vegeta, Sasuke, etc., etc. I usually go for those guys, but Boji is literally best boy material. You can't really hate it. He won best boy at the Crunchyroll Awards if you value that. And he's mute, he's deaf, he's small, and he just made it work, man. And he's just a great person to root for. Kage, we're moving on to Kage. That's the true definition of a ride or die right there, you feel me? Like, I would want Kage next to my side. Like, he's literally a shadow, all right? He's literally a shadow. I want him to walk behind me, next to me, whatever. I know he got my back. Kage is a real one. Everybody needs a Kage in their life, man. Shout out to Kage. Now we're gonna get into the real issues of why I don't like the characters. Okay, like we're just gonna get right into why I don't like most of the characters. The issue with the characters of Ranking the Kings are they too flip floppy. Like they make up their mind and decisions like on a whim, and you don't know what they're gonna do. You don't know what their true intentions are. You don't know who they are as people most of the time because they flip flop so much. It was kind of like the episode of Black Clover where Mars like just decided to change his mind like on the fly a couple of times, and they acknowledged it. It was like a joke thing. And this is not a joke. This is real. Like part of the writing. Like I don't get it. We're going with APIs. APIs, I don't like he wrote for Boji. Like as far as like a supporter of Boji, I respect him for that matter. But the fact that like he was just way too loyal to Marahu. And yeah, I said that right. Marahu. Cause we're gonna get to her soon. All right. He was flip floppy to some extent too, but I understand he owed loyalty to her and he owed loyalty to Boji. He's not even the worst of the bunch. Now let's move on to Bebin. I rock with Bebin. Bebin was the most consistent throughout the whole show. That was not one of the main characters or whatever. Like he was probably the most consistent, even though he kind of hold Boji a little bit. Like, it, like he kind of hold Boji just a little bit against on Dida, but he let Kage live. He made sure Boji was straight on his adventure. he was solid. Like he's a real one. He's just no nonsense. He got his own way of thinking, and I respect that. He's the only one that kept his way of thinking. We're gonna move on to Dita. No. Boss.
Got the game fucked up out here. You a whole hoe out here.
You wanna know why you a ho out here, boss? Cause you ain't no real boss. Cause you stole the powers from your own son, two of your sons. You stole your son body. Well, first you literally stole your son body, like, and you robbed your son of his body and his ability to speak, his ability to hear, and his ability to have strength. Like you robbed my guy, like, to become like what, number 20, number 10. Like you wasn't even top 5 in the game, nigga. Like you was not in a discussion for being a GOAT. And then at the end, like you was trash. Like that's how was that dude. And we ain't even see too much of him either. And I got something to say about him. But boss, you a whole hoe out here. Dita, you's a bitch. You was a whole bitch out here. You try to get your brother murked up. You was jealous. You was hating. You was whooping your ass without even touching you. You was a bitch out here. But I kind of felt empathy for you towards the end, though. So, you know, you kind of got that. Despa, you're a real one. You're a real one. You're a little greedy, but you're a real one because you kept your promise. And you was mostly consistent throughout the show, too. Domas, I hate you. I hate you with a passion. Like, you are my least favorite character in all of anime, probably. Like, you up there with Danzo, nigga. Like, you up there with Danzo as far as my, like, disdain for a character. And I usually like bad guys. Like, not because I like because they're bad. I just like people that are comfortable with who they are and they get jobs done and they do it in a smooth, like, way. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like if you're really good at being bad, I appreciate that. You, my friend, you are trash. You try your best. You ain't got no mind of your own. That's what the real problem is. The real problem is you ain't got no nuts. You can't make up your own decisions. You just like that's why Dida wanted to get rid of you because he like, yo, you didn't show loyalty to your own student. You try to go kill your own student. What's going to happen to me if somebody tell you to do something to me? And I understood that because you a whole out chicken. You try to get my dog, but you try to kill me. First, you tried to poison my boy. You tried to poison my boy. Like, that's some whole shit. Like, try to poison a little kid? Like, the one that you supposed to be training? The one who gave you purpose in your life? Like, come on now. You a hoe. Doris, ain't much to say about you. You the shield hero. You gonna take the hits. You gonna take the bumps. You the muscle. Respect. Healing. You a little Mary Sue, Sundere, whatever they want to call you. Typical mean girl that's really full of love but tries to put up a front. I know your card already. I know exactly who you are. I don't hate you. You did some stuff I don't agree with, but at the end of the day, you try to protect Boji, and that's all that matters for right now. I ain't got too much to say. Hokuro, you useless. You are the Sakura, part 1 Sakura. I don't want to disrespect part 2 Sakura. You are the part 1 Sakura of the series, and I want you to know that. And that's all. Maranjo. You a hoe. Like you're a whore. Like black youngsters, like you a whore. Like you on weirdo time. Like you setting people up, you killing baby mamas, like you ratchet, bro. Like to be real with you, you a ratchet little. Like excuse my language, like but that's just what you are. Like, you got Boji Mama hit. Like, you'll get anybody hit up. Like, your backstory was sad. I felt bad for you, but like seeing what you did and what you continue to do, you was a flip flopper too. You just kept flip flopping. We don't know what your motives was, and all we know is you was in love with Boss. I don't know if he was really in love with you like that. He probably was. Probably saw you as a little kid, little daughter. I don't know. That was a weird dynamic too. I don't know what y'all got going on over there, but it ain't cool. And then you married the young boy. Yeah, the young boy right here. Tighter. Yeah, you was on weirdo time. You try to make it right. And you use your own friend. Like, let's talk about that. You promised your demon friend that you would not use him. And then you turn around and use him to try to make boss. See, y'all some hoes. And I can't respect none of y'all. I don't really care too much for none of these minor characters, really. Um, Captain of the Underground, he wasn't all that. Let me skip through some of these. Demon was funny, more funny than anything. That's how we should have saw more of him. Why was he number one? Like we just saw him like strike lightning down, like trying to smite people and crap. That's strong. That's cool. That's godly. But I wish we would have saw a little bit more of that from him. Gigan, you're a real one. You stood up for your people, and that's all that matters. You stood up for your people. You're a real one. Hunter King, I don't really care for you. As a matter of fact, Hunter King, you weird. You a weirdo. I want to see more from you, but you a weirdo. I'm trying to get my dog Boji sacrificed out here. You try to sacrifice my dog, man. Oaken. Matter of fact, King Bo, you a hoe too, because you waited till Oaken was like not ready to fight to go and do something. But Oaken, I like your human form. You was a noble dude. You was cool, but you was annoying as hell. Like you were exhausting. I couldn't wait for you to die, and you probably still not dead. So you cheated. Like you dead cheated. That's all I got to say about you. That's just my disdain for some of these characters. As you can see, most of these characters I do not like. That was a big issue for this show for me. Um, I they really disappointed me as far as the character go. Character development wasn't really there because they kept flip flopping, so there was nothing to develop. Um, and that's part of the reason why this show is mid. My name is Jordan, aka Proverse. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Hopefully, I entertained you just a little bit, or even a lot of bit, or even informed you about something that you didn't know about. And I'm out. Peace.